Steve Wolbach, your friendly public adjuster. I just want to talk to you guys a little bit and let you know exactly how a public adjuster fits into the whole claim process. Some people have heard of a public adjuster, and it's kind of funny when I ask them, well, what do you know about a public adjuster? What exactly does a public adjuster do? A lot of people will say, well, they have something to do with the value of a property. And I guess working with the numbers. Well, I mean, that's somewhat about. We do have something to do with the value on the property or the value of damage from that property. So value definitely comes into play, right? And as far as working with numbers, hey, we're working with numbers, aren't we? There's no question about that. Let me try to put that whole thing to rest of what happens. When a homeowner or business owner suffers a loss, what a public adjuster does is we will come out, take a look at your policy, see what types of coverage you have, see what the limits are, take a look at the damage, see if the damage is covered by the policy, and once we can confirm that it is indeed that, then we are able to actually represent you, meaning that we will, on your behalf, go to the insurance company and file the claim for you. Now, sometimes folks have already called the insurance company and they've already been out. And the insurance adjuster has then told them of perhaps not the best news. Sometimes it goes through very smoothly and there's no issue. That is not always going to be the case. So how are you going to be treated? What type of response do you expect from the insurance company when you have damage? There's where enlisting the services of a public adjuster to be in your corner to represent your best interest in the claim process is a very smart thing to do. And it's not just because I say so. I mean, it just is. The numbers, the statistics prove that when you have representation, you will, on average, end up with a larger settlement than if you were to do this all on your own. So that's pretty powerful. Now, unfortunately, here's a statistic. 80% of people across the country do not know about public adjusters. That's a very high percentage. So from a public adjuster standpoint, we don't get to help as many people as what end up having claims, and they do this all on their own because they just don't know about us. And that's unfortunate. We are trying to work on that. We are out there putting our information to let people know that we exist, to let them know that we're here, and that's all we can do. So folks, if you know now what we do, oh, how do we get paid? I'm glad you asked that, Sally. I forgot that. There is something in it for us. Absolutely. We don't do this out of the goodness of our heart. I wish we could, but we have bills just like you do. So those that choose this profession, that want to go into this vocation, we need to be compensated. How all that works is at the end of the claim process, there is the settlement. The settlement is comprised of the insurance company cutting a check, and sometimes that may happen a couple times through the process. If it's a very large claim with lots of damage, you will get different payments made. But if it's not, and it all is settled at one time, then there will be a check cut. In that check, there will be a company fee of the public adjuster's company. There will be a fee that will come out of that. That's coming out the insurance company's check. It's not coming out of your pocket. Now, the nice thing from your standpoint, if there is no funds that would be as a result of our efforts, you, the homeowner, don't owe us a thing. Only if we get a check, at that point, we get a percentage from that. And that percentage would have been explained to you up front, and you would have agreed to that. You need to agree to that if we're going to do this. So we do get compensated only if you get compensated. Another way to look at it, if you don't get paid, we don't get paid. Can't be any more fair than that. So as I say, if you have someone in mind that has had some damage and that they're taking the route or the route of going straight to the insurance company themselves, that's not a good thing. Have them get in touch with us. We'll see what we can do to rein things in at that point, come in and carry it from there, and do the best we can to represent them to the best of our ability to make sure we can get them as high as a settlement as possible. Guys, I really appreciate you listening. On this video, you will see my contact information, and I hope that you would give me one of these. If you didn't really find this interesting at all, or you didn't learn anything, give me one of those. If you would, please share this with your friends, and please subscribe. I appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate you watching this and supporting me. Thank you very much, and God bless you.